your progress has plateaued. Does that disappoint you?
I'm ambivalent. In fact, that's my new favorite word.
Do you know what that means?
I don't care.
If it's your favorite word, I would have thought...
It means I don't care. That's what it means.
On the contrary, ambivalence suggests strong feelings in opposition. The word suggests that you are torn between two opposing courses of action.
Will I stay or will I go?
Am I sane or am I crazy?
Those aren't courses of action.
They can be, dear. For some.
Friends, I know why you are all here.
Hi everybody. As I said I would, I am making this video to let you know where I have moved on to. This channel is closed and I have moved the circus to a different place. I have new channels. I have, what would that be? 2 new channels. And I'm about to tell you about them. So, some of you can't follow my social media or don't follow social media at all, and some of you only follow me on YouTube. So here you go. First thing is Miscellanea. And Miscellanea is a new podcast where I can kind of talk to anybody. I don't have to keep topics to this branch of topics. The alternative community, all of that stuff, paranormal, UFOs, giants, all that nonsense we usually talk about here. I don't have to keep to that on Miscellanea, which is nice because I know a lot of interesting people who maybe don't talk about those things and still have really interesting stories to share. So that is one of those things that I am doing. Miscellanea is free. I've been putting up an episode or 2 a week. That'll probably increase or decrease over time and fluctuate, but that's what Miscellanea is. So now that we know what Miscellanea is, what happened to the Ruiner? What are you doing there? Well, the Ruiner has moved over to Patreon, and there are 2 different options for you on Patreon. First option, I guess, is called the Dracon, and what it is a story that I'm writing and will continue to write over time, telling the story of an alien creature who finds himself in a predicament. On the Miscellanea channel, you guys can listen to the intro video for that if you'd like. And it's a never-ending story, kind of like a Netflix series that never really has to end. I can continue to write it forever. And each chapter is more like an episode of a Netflix type series. So that's what that is. And if you sign up for that tier on Patreon, that's what you're gonna get. The Ruiner, for real, is under a heading that we're going to call the Rebel's Advocate. Now, within the Rebel's Advocate, I will be doing the Rebel's Advocate podcasts and live streams. Some will be very similar to what I was doing with Cross the River. Some of them will be interviews that I have with people. Interviews, the wrong word, conversations that I have with people. And anytime I feel like going on a rant, that's kind of where it's going to go. I will also be going through some various subjects and re-examining some various subjects. So that's where you can find kind of the other side of the river, if you'd like. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So hope you'll check that out. And then also, I will be taking a look at the Ruiner blog. It's called the Ruiner blog Recast. I'll be reading articles, entries from the blog, and commenting on them after I read them. Read through them once and then read through them again and comment on them the second time. And it'll give me a chance to clarify some concepts and ideas that are in there, separate some truths from some fiction. Behind this paywall, I can talk a little bit more freely about some things and not have to worry about it being readily available to anybody in the public. So it allows me to go in a little bit more of a deep dive of some material that I've already presented to you. And then the other part of it that I'm bringing back is the Cypher, commentary over films. I'm going to use certain films to set up different topics that I'm going to talk about. Also just to share some films that maybe you guys like and would like to hear me talk about, and things that maybe you haven't seen. And so with the Patreon tiers, you can sign up for one that is just the Drakon, you can sign up for one that is just the Rebel's Advocate, or you can sign up for the Vault, which is both. And that will allow you to enjoy all the content as it comes out. It's been a lot of fun to create. I've waited to put this video out until I had some content up. There's a lot to chew on already, and I'm just getting started. So if you would like to, you can move over there and find me there and hear a little bit more of what I have to say. And then for further information, the other thing that I'm doing is one-on-one sessions with people. So I've worked as a therapist. I obviously know about all of these topics. I've learned how to combine the two in such a way that can help a lot of different people. So if you're interested in that, there will be an email address in the description for this video, which you can email me at and inquire further. In the one-on-one sessions, the options are kind of doing like a Q&A, just asking me questions, discussing ideas with me, things like that. Maybe if you just want to tell me your story, we can do that. Obviously what I call metaphysical therapy will be available, and very soon I will be offering what do I call it? I guess just a magic class, personalized with you, where I get to know a little bit about you first, and then I use that as a tool to teach you how to create your own magic. And I find that's the best way to operate. You can teach to a class, but it gets kind of sketchy. Every person's imagination and will and conviction work differently. So I find it best to work with people one-on-one, and it's something I've not wanted to do, but know that I am good at and probably should do, because I'm sure a lot of people could use all the help that they could get with trying to control their own environment and their own soul's expression within the environment with our current times. So that's that. Thank you guys all once again for having come on the journey with me, and if you would like to continue, this is how we will do it. I understand if people, look at the paywall and go, you know what, the truth should be free, because I've felt the same way, and you're not wrong. But I've told the truth, and if you'd like to hear me explain the truth that I've told in a little bit further detail, this is where I will be. If you would like to hear other things that maybe I haven't spoken about, that is where I will be. And otherwise, thank you for coming this far, and lots of love and respect to you, just like everybody who does come along. It's kind of a fucked up world, so we all got to remember to keep compassion for each other and understanding for each other. And I can do that. And that's about that. I guess the whole world is definitely laughing now, and those of you who would like to see me, I would like to see you, and we'll do so on the other side of this. Alright guys, bye.